Wanted to show this off. This is something my neighbor Tom Crede made, 2002, I believe. So it's 22 years old, and it's far less common than things you would see today. I know I've seen it at Tamarack, um, West Virginia, and it's kind of one of those things when you start making things out of wood, you want to make something that's just a truly a test, and it's a duck. You can see his workmanship. It's flawless out of black walnut. It's just smooth as glass. And this was something that he made before he passed away. I said, Tom, if you made this for my sister. I said, Tom, I said, you keep working on that thing, it's going to get up and fly by itself. And there's absolutely no flaws on this thing. It opens up. And got some things in here, a little Girl Scout pen. My friend in Germany got me this. And some other things. It's felt lined. See how it goes together. And what you would do is you would have your block of wood. First of all, you would cut up along here. You would cut this off here. So you would cut the inside off, and it would fit together to where you're piecing this piece back together, piecing this piece back together. You're taking the shape of the duck off, and yeah, there's Tom's signature, Tom Crede. But that's the master's work. He really was truly the master at what he did. He was a machinist in Vulcan mold in Latrobe. So it wasn't until Tom passed away and I was allowed to look through his workshop that I found this. And I never saw him make a mistake on anything, but on this one he did. You see, he didn't go far enough, and he gauged the drawer right here. This is line. It only goes to here. So it was a mistake. There was a couple of them that he was going to throw out. They just didn't work. They weren't something that would work for him. And again, it's walnut. You see how dry it is. This is the difference between finished and unfinished wood. This is like 20 layers of oil finish with beeswax and turpentine and a lot of other things. And what you basically do is you put a layer on. Once you get it all sanded, you take like a cheesecloth and you totally wipe it all off. So you build up layer after layer after layer of finish on these things. But to see one that he made a mistake on, people are like, "Can you throw that out?" I'm like, no. It's almost like walking into Leonardo da Vinci. His, sorry, I'm just kind of like thinking here. Him or Michelangelo walking their workshop and seeing a picture he didn't finish, or a mistake he made, or maybe Michelangelo chipped the marble the wrong way and never wanted anybody to see it. And that's what it is. A lot of it shows you how it's made. It all shows you his process of taking a hand planer and hand sander and just running it along there and hand sanding the entire thing. After he cut it, this would be the bandsaw, but he took the hand planer and would just foul and foul and foul at this until it would smooth off. So that what are his mistakes on it? One is right there, Now you could make it work. You could cut this back and make it shorter. It would fit. File this down. But then you have the problem that the beak of the duck is already on. How do you cut it out once it's already on? So that's one of the other mistakes he made. And the third mistake is it's uneven right here. That could be sanded, but you're still at where would you get that beak? You could take a small hand saw or a knife and slowly score this until it cuts through. Those are mistakes he made, and the man's long dead, but he got me into woodworking. He got me into finishing. These are a lot of the ways that I learned how to do the baskets I make and some of the finishes I do on guitars and things like that. This is the mastery of things that people practice on. They're totally insane to make, but they do them so that the beauty of the workmanship is in it. So what are your thoughts on, what if you were to come across Leonardo da Vinci's lost books? What if you were to come across one of Michelangelo's sculptures that he chipped the breast on the beautiful woman, and now it's forever scarred by a mistake of one strike of the hammer? Would you think less of him, or would you think more? Would you learn from the master's mistakes, and should they hide them so far away that nobody can see them? I think both speak to it. This got him to here. So that's the story of the two ducks.